Today we are discussing the interview questions and answers for AWS Certified Security Specialty. You can download the complete list of AWS-based questions from the link provided in the description. Our interview question based on Certified Security Specialty is: how do you implement secure access to AWS resources from on-premises networks? Your answer should be to implement secure access to AWS resources from on-premises networks. You can use the following methods. First one is AWS Direct Connect. Establish a dedicated network connection between your on-premises data center and AWS, bypassing the public internet for secure and reliable access. Next point is AWS VPN. Set up a secure VPN connection between your on-premises network and your Amazon VPC, encrypting traffic over the public internet. Next one is AWS Transit Gateway. Centralize and scale connectivity between multiple VPCs, VPNs, and on-premises networks while maintaining network isolation and security. Our next interview question is: what is the difference between AWS KMS and AWS Cloud HSM for key management? Your answer should be: the main difference between AWS KMS, that is Key Management Service, and AWS Cloud HSM, that is Hardware Security Module for key management, is the level of control and management offered. First point is AWS KMS is a fully managed service that allows you to create, manage, and use cryptographic keys in the cloud without the need for dedicated hardware. It provides a scalable and cost-effective solution for key management. Next point is AWS Cloud HSM is a dedicated hardware security module HSM that offers physical security and full control over cryptographic operations. Cloud HSM provides dedicated hardware and meets stringent compliance requirements but requires more management overhead compared to KMS. Our next interview question is: how does AWS Identity and Access Management IAM help enforce security best practices? Your answer should be AWS Identity and Access Management IAM helps enforce security best practices by allowing you to manage user access to AWS resources securely. IAM enables you to implement least privilege access controls, enforce multi-factor authentication (MFA), create and manage IAM policies for fine-grained permissions, and rotate credentials regularly to enhance security. Our next interview question is: what is AWS Security Hub and how does it streamline security management? Your answer should be AWS Security Hub is a comprehensive security and compliance management service that provides a centralized view of security alerts and compliance status across your AWS accounts. It streamlines security management by aggregating security findings from various AWS services, third-party security tools, and custom checks into actionable insights, enabling you to prioritize and remediate security issues efficiently. Our next interview question is: how do you protect against insider threats on AWS? Your answer should be to protect against insider threats on AWS. You can implement the following security measures. First one is implement least privilege access controls using IAM to restrict access to only necessary resources and actions. Next one is monitor and audit user activity using AWS CloudTrail and Amazon Guard Duty to detect suspicious behavior and unauthorized access attempts. Next point is enforce separation of duties and implement workflow approvals to prevent unauthorized changes to critical resources. Next point is encrypt sensitive data at rest and in transit using AWS encryption services to mitigate the risk of data exfiltration by insiders. If you are preparing for any AWS-based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description below.